Greetings, welcome to the video. If you're new here, I bid you a warm welcome. My name is Al, and if you're already a sub, it's so great to see you. I know it's been some time, but I've been channeling out my support, my love in other creative outlets. But I really wanted to do this video before we dive in because this topic has been coming around like these past few weeks so much between friends, relatives, co-workers, naturally, organically. Like, we're not even dealing with like talking about problems to each other and venting. Like, we're just chilling. And this topic itself, the theme just comes up, and I just think it's magical. You know, it almost feels like a premonition. So I wanted to do a video about it, and let's dive right in. So I want to start out with a visualization. So if you're watching this video while you're driving, do not close your eyes. But if you're able to close your eyes with me for a moment and just visualize yourself on a tightrope, right? Like a circus. You're balancing out. You're probably stories high, 3 stories high, whatever. And now just picture this barrier, right under your rope. And it is a border, and there's 2 sides. And one side of this border, picture yourself with others, and you are just absorbing a lot of their anxiety, people's drama, and you're helping them to refocus and reanalyze things, and all the re's, right? And while you're doing that, you're stressed out. Maybe they're at a level where their voice is really loud, they're a bit out of control, they're not too calm. And it could be about the simplest things, right? Maybe you gotta go somewhere, maybe you gotta do something, maybe someone else has stressed them out and they're coming to you. Whatever it is, you're being the helper, but you're matching their energy, right? You're matching their volume of talking, you're matching their heart rate, you're matching what they're doing, right? Their behavior. You're getting in sync with them. The other side of the border, you are having a meltdown, you are over everything, you are depleted, exhausted, and you don't want to deal with anybody, right? So the whole solution in this video, I'm giving you a mental map so you could store in a file cabinet in your cognitive state, and you could always pull out the blueprint right back out whenever you're going through something or you need to refocus. This is the goal for the video. And before I say the solution, I just want to say that when you're in this side, when you're just over everything, you're practicing avoidance, right? And the solution, you have to practice avoidance, but we don't want chronic avoidance, right? We don't want an avoidance act where you're missing opportunities in your life, which is good. Maybe there's a family gathering, or maybe it's to go out somewhere, and you don't want to just deal with certain things, right? You have triggers, you have traumas with it, right? Now, on the other hand, you can also avoid lessons, right? Challenges, maybe with your spouse, your partner, maybe multiple partners, whoever it is. You guys are going through a little bit of an issue, right? And that's not such a bad thing. You know, it makes things spicy, it makes things interesting, it helps with adaptability, right? So I just wanted to state that out first, right? And here's a solution. Number 1, you have to lie, right? And I'm not telling you to just be untruthful in a way where your word means nothing, you're a scumbag. No, it's a white lie, right? And professionals practice white lies. White lies aren't terrible. White lies aren't a sin. And you have to do this because everybody lies. If you do not lie in your life, you're going to have enemies, you're going to hate everybody, and you're going to have your heart in your sleeve. And that's a terrible way to live. I lived it. It sucks. And it makes you do things you regret. So you have to have white lies in your life to establish boundaries. So if you have a person, let's just say they're not around you, but you've helped them before. And I'm going to use these examples so that way you can apply things to your own life. So I can help you understand better. Let's say they're a friend or somebody, and you spoke to them a few times. They're going through it. They're really stressed out with their kids or whatever the case may be. And, you see their call and you're just like, I'm depleted. I'm going through a lot of stuff of my own. I'm experiencing this and that. I'm dealing with this and that. But you feel forced to pick them up because you feel like you could help them, right? You feel like you could help them avoid committing something, forming regrets. Now, I'm going to tell you something about yourself. Chances are you're probably getting a little bit of a kick out of helping them. You're probably getting gratified out of being a person that is almost a savior to them, or playing a role into their life where you are what's the word I'm thinking about? It's very necessary. You're helping them to readjust, right? So you're readjusting them. So you're being passive with them. You're listening. You're actively engaging with them. But then you have to put your foot down a little bit. So now you're being strong with them and you're holding them to their word. You're holding them accountable of certain things. Now, if you want to play the hero, just know that it's going to cost you, right? There's a cost and effect here, right? There is part of our natural order in life, in this planet. Everything comes at a cost. So you're costing yourself to possibly internalize their anxiety, internalize their struggle, the challenge, their suffering, and suggest to them, right? Here is the second solution for you. Suggest to them a professional, okay? Do a 3-strike rule where after a while, things are getting so much, suggest to them a solution. Whether it's whatever challenge they have, like if maybe they can't acquire something, they're trying to obtain something and they're losing in life because they can't grab it, they can't have it, or it could be just them processing life, right? You could give them the solution. You could advise them. It's okay to advise something and let go, right? And you could check in later on. That is what professionals do, right? You don't internalize the problem. You give them the advice, you give them a bit of that navigation, and you let go. So the white lie part, let's say now if they're calling you and you don't want to pick up. Now you could ignore the call, but you don't have to feel guilty doing that. You could shoot them back a text and say, hey, I'm really occupied right now. What can I help you with? And most of the time you probably are occupied, but you don't have to be. You could be occupied emotionally. You could be occupied energetically with life that you're living, right? Things that you have to do, your responsibilities, right? Your burdens, your problems. So take control back, right? Because we're animals, right? We're human, but our animalistic nature, our brains, we're used to in person, right? But we have grown with technology so much in this world that a phone, right? A text or video call, like that stuff is pinging right to your brain. It is a sharp summoning, right? And you're just like, whoa, right? You got to make a quick decision. That makes people anxious at times. And we take it for granted that, okay, we have this phone, but we're animals still. So take control back and shoot them a text, right? Now you're responding. And some people are daring. They might call back again. They might just be like, well, she answered a text, let me call. And it's like, don't pick up, It's okay to not be genuine all the time and favoring and compassionate all the time, right? We have to be selfish. And that is the third one. We have to be selfish in life. I have a hard time being selfish because at times I catch myself opening up, and when people are permitting themselves to receive things that I'm going through in my life, and they ask me like, wow, so how is this with that, whatever, that are my dear friends, it's like I tell them, I say, sorry if I'm mentioning a lot, or I tell them, well, this is my experience, the person that I'm talking about, they're not here to defend themselves, whatever. Like, I catch myself doing that so that way I don't hold my heart in my sleeve and I'm just dumping on them, right? I'm letting them know I care about what you're feeling, I care about what you're hearing, and I do not want to be a burden to you. I value the friendship, I value the support and help. And I'm a dude, I'm built like that. I have a strong emotional side. That is just me. And I'm not ashamed about it no more. I don't think, well, I can't be soft and this and that. Like, I gotta just, game and do substance stuff. Like, I'm not gonna do that all the time, right? There's gonna be times where I wanna engage, I wanna get intimate in a social context and stuff like that. And I wanna help people too. But you have to be selfish. So just to kind of circle back and summarize everything, right? Don't catch yourself being in a meltdown, and do not catch yourself always being the hero, right? A lot of times this happens in a family construct, right? You have the person that is the glue of the family. You have the person that's different. You have the person that deals with pressure better. And you have the person that is the glue that helps everybody. And do not catch yourself doing that too much, right? Be the person that's in the tightrope. Don't fall off on one side or the other. Balance it out. If they're calling you and you're busy doing something, and you already know what to expect. They're going to be mad. They're checking on you. Don't answer the call. Just shoot them a text. Let them know, hey, I got you, or hey, I'm busy right now. And they have to accept that. And if you get lectured on it, if you get punished with it, they punish you with their words and all this other stuff, be in control. Like I said, white lie, be selfish. That helps you avoid drama. Being in control and knowing when to show people that they don't have any superiority over you. They want to be authoritative to you and such. Don't be vulnerable to them. Have your composure calm, right? Be sophisticated. You could even cross your leg or whatever. Have that badass energy, right? Have that that main character or that diva energy, whatever it is. Like, have that rich energy. And show them that they'll be embarrassed. Show them that they're being primitive with their behavior, and you're composed, and you're just everything that's going on that they're saying. Come up with a quick response to them. Come up with a short and sweet response to everything that they're saying, and be humble about it. Let them know, I'm sorry you're stressed out, but blah blah blah. So there you have it. That is all my advice I have from all the juices in my head from the experiences I've had lately with this topic. It's been awesome. Just talking with my friends, especially like my new Texans. I love you guys so much. Some of you are not even from Texas originally, which I love too. But yeah, I love all my friends that I've met, and I know who you are. So yeah, we're helping the world. I am the last outlet to the world with this positive message during this time in this country where we're being starved in America with all the chaos happening. We're being starved emotionally, financially. We need this. So hopefully this gets out to a lot of people for that reason. Sending out love. Take care. and stay tuned. I got a new music video happening soon. It's being filmed next week, hopefully. And I have a new album in the way, hopefully within a few weeks' time. It's published, so it could be distributed out there. So sub if you're new, and look in my YouTube info, my bio for my Instagram channel. That's what I'm heavy on compared to my Facebook. And follow me. I follow you back if you got stuff going on too, and you're an artist. I follow you back to support and show love and share your stuff too. So take care, and I'll see you in the next one.